You saw a show of respect there by both men, and now here we are, the last of the semifinals matches. Leonard F. Jacarson being joined by Gavin Loudspeaker.
Here we are with some semifinal competition here. The winner of this match is going to go on to the finals here, so pretty much everything on the line. We've seen Drew Gulak in green and face off a few other times in the world of professional wrestling, and every single time it is a dead heat. I mean, we're talking, these two are so evenly matched. We're talking size, strength, speed, and of course mat wrestling ability. Both of these gentlemen with pedigree in that department.
You know, I've got to have long conversations with both men, and coming into this contest, they're very focused on this matchup. As you had mentioned before, Gavin, they have competed against each other before. Neither man happy with the result of those contests. You know, Gulak won one, Green Ant won the other, but you know, neither man happy. They wanted that decisive victory, and no more decisive victory than we shall see here today, hopefully, as one of these two men are going to go on to the finals to take on Frank O'Rourke, you have me saying it, Frank
Careful,
O'Rourke.
he's coming back, so you know he's coming back out here.
You see the side headlock here applied by Gulak, but you see also Green Ant has his hands around the waist onto the arms of Drew Gulak. And I'll tell you this, when this singles match was announced for other promotions, wrestling is art, wrestling is heart, wherever it is that these matches take place, I was very jealous that I was not there to call those matches live. And when they became available on SMVOD, I purchased them, because these are two of my favorite wrestlers right now, anywhere in the world. And to be here live, to see them compete one more time with so much at stake, it means a lot to me as a wrestling commentator. It means a lot to me as a wrestling fan, not nearly as much as it means to both these men who are looking to be the best
like
in
you
wrestling's
mentioned,
respect.
Like you mentioned before, LFC, we're going to see the best out of both of these two, because so much is on the line here as we are on the quest to be the best in wrestling is respect. And like you mentioned before as well, they were never satisfied with the outcomes of the other matches. They want a decisive winner between these two very evenly matched competitors.
And you see Green Ant still keeping a hold of the right arm of Drew Gulak, not letting go as Gulak has tried to use his momentum, tried to use the ropes to alleviate the pressure, alleviate the hold by Green Ant. Bryce, our official, right there to check to see if Gulak's going to give it up.
Green Ant holding on. He's like a pit bull. And Drew Gulak managing to, oh wow, what a side headlock. Drew Gulak, talk about iron vice-like grip. Taking Green Ant all the way over.
Popping the hips, getting him right over, and now trying to push the arm down to the canvas in the hopes to force a pin. And if anyone can get a 3-count victory out of a side headlock, it is Drew Gulak. So proficient in the ring. We've seen both these men. You know, it hasn't fallen apart just yet. We saw the previous encounter, Frank O'Rourke. You have me saying it. This is Gavin Loudspeaker saying that if Mr. O'Rourke is watching this match.
Gavin Loudspeaker underneath the table.
But we saw that match start off hot and heavy. Big kicks, big shots to the face there with the forearms and punches and kicks. This match a little bit more of a mat-based beginning, and I'm sure the temper is going to flare at some point, as we saw in Gulak's match earlier with Jervis Cottonbelly.
It's a win-win situation for us, LFC. Either man wins this match, we're going to have an incredible finals.
That's right, I was postulating before Frank O'Rourke makes it to the finals. I'm sure if you asked him right now who he would like to face in the finals, I'm sure
he'd say Drew Gulak.
That's
guaranteed. There's a deep-seated rivalry between those two. It goes all the way back to National Pro Wrestling Day.
That's right, 2 different occasions they have combated with each other in 2 different times. Gulak was the victor. And I'm sure Gulak, not himself, caring who would be victorious between
Gulak's your pick. Your pick here, LFC.
He certainly is my pick, but you know, sentimental favorite. I'll tell you this, you know, Gulak, all business. I've had a lot of time over the last couple of years to talk to Green Ant, as Bryce mentioned before, see both these men grow into the wrestlers, the competitors that they are here today in 2013.
I thought it was Anthony Stone's night. I really did. I like, you know, I like.
He had a great showing, you know, maybe against a different first round opponent, might have been
You know
a different
me,
situation.
LFC. I like rooting for the little dog in the fight. You know what I mean?
And now you see Drew Gulak here trying to break the bridge that Green Ant has, preventing himself from going onto the canvas, turns it around, Green Ant up, off the shoulders, turns it around.
Wow, look at that pinning combination. Green Ant, out of nowhere, rolling Drew Gulak finds the ropes immediately.
Not only great ring positioning, but also, you know, getting himself involved in the ropes to let not only the referee, but also his, you know, his opponent, Green Ant, know to kind of like, hey, back off a little bit here, you know, where, you know, there's no rivalry here, there's no bad blood here, give me a break, in hopes that later, when the tide is turned, that,
Possibly. I haven't seen Drew Gulak give too many people a break.
well, in the early goings of the match with Jervis Cottonbelly, you know, I think he was letting Jervis get to his feet. He was impressed at the showing, as was
How
I.
about that Jervis Cottonbelly? What a showing he had here tonight.
He certainly did.
Very proud of Jervis.
He hung in there, and to be honest with you, I can say it now, he hung in there a lot longer with Drew Gulak than I really thought he would. And that showed
it was
a lot to
it was
me.
impressive in doing so. But now right here, talk about Drew Gulak beating his match here. Green Ant tying him up, and once again, Gulak finds the ropes.
And you see a clean break there on Green Ant, maybe a little look to the face, just maybe to let him know that I got your number. If it wasn't for these ropes, might be a different story. Now both men circling each other.
Well, Green Ant just attacking the midsection right there, taking Gulak right back down, working back on that ankle. Gulak grab, pinning combination. Bryce Remsburg out of position. Green Ant was lucky on that one.
Green Ant may have been lucky, but Green Ant not giving up the hold. And Gulak again having to go to the ropes to break that up. Look at the smirk on Gulak's face now. Maybe he just saw something in Green Ant. Maybe he just saw the weakness in his armor.
I think he thinks he's getting inside that green head. Getting underneath those antennae, in between the ears of Green Ant. Drew Gulak is definitely a thinking man's wrestler.
Go behind here, wrapping the leg around the back.
There's an abdominal stretch.
Very nicely done. Picture perfect there.
Green Ant bent in half. Look at that, all the way down.
And you see there, using his own hands, taking the risk to break the lock that Gulak had.
Oh, he holds on to the ankle there. How about that? Submission wrestling from the specialist.
And you see Green Ant here again, Gulak in the ropes, letting him have that time to get to his feet.
The respect, if you will.
Fans here behind both men. Neither man, you know, done anything to not endear themselves to the crowd. Nice escape there by Green Ant, goes for a sleeper.
We're seeing a clinic. We are seeing an incredible array of holds here and submissions from both of these men as they just go at it right here. Green Ant's got to watch those shoulders, but he's been tenacious with his submissions thus far.
You know, I like every form of professional wrestling. There is high-flying, you know, a very heavy strike-based matchup, hard-hitting, but nothing makes me happier than seeing this sort of wrestling, the mat wrestling game. Now it's starting to pick up the pace a little bit here, perhaps. Green Ant comes in, went for that body vice, but no, didn't have it.
Didn't get the body scissors, but he followed it up. He put it right onto that, the clover leaf. Could this be good luck for Green Ant? In Boonton, New Jersey, they are in the center of the ring, Leonard, and Drew Gulak is in trouble here. All that pressure on the lower back, on the legs, on the knees.
We saw Arctic Rescue Ant tap out almost immediately when placed in the clover leaf.
Green Ant holds him down and gets the 3.